Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you have not been here before, my name is Sierra Grace. I do beauty, lifestyle, and any kind of video that makes the world a more beautiful and happy place. Today we're kind of going to go over my June favorites. June for me, it seems like it just kind of flown by. I've had so much going on at work that I really haven't tried anything new and been really adventurous. So this month, all of my favorites are things that are very tried and true to me, and things that I use in my every single day makeup routine. So let's just jump into the video and let me show you what I use pretty much every single day. Alright, so let me get this first one out of the way. It is a skincare product. I received this in my FabFitFun summer box. I'm sure, actually I believe everybody that received the FabFitFun summer box got this, and it's so amazing that they put this in here. It is an amazing value. It costs more than the stinking box itself, which was one of the reasons why I wanted to sign up for the FabFitFun box. By the way, this is not sponsored. I really wanted to try out the Lunia Foreo or whatever you call it. But that thing is like over $100. So when I saw in the FabFitFun box that they were going to have the Foreo Luna Fofo, I decided I was going to pick up the FabFitFun. So this is a new product from Foreo. It is one of their new products. They launched it in the FabFitFun box, and what's so unique about this is it comes with its own app. I have not downloaded the app. I know, I'm such a slacker. I just haven't had time to do it. But supposedly you can download the app, and these little sensors on the back right here, you hold them up to your face and it connects to the app through Bluetooth, and it will tell you like all about your skin, what's wrong with it, what's good about it, and kind of create a skincare regimen for your skin. And I think that is so awesome. So I can't wait to play with that in the month of July and let you guys know how that works out for me. Alright, so the next, all of the rest of the products are all face products. So I think that these products, I'm just going to go in order of how I would apply them to my face. And that just kind of makes it a little bit easier for me. So first product that I have makeup wise, and this is like an old favorite of mine that I've kind of rediscovered in the month of June. It is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. This foundation is a life changer for me. I love using this in the summertime. And it's something that I've just kind of been rediscovering. Here in Arkansas, it has been like heat index of 100 degrees the past couple days, and this does not budge on your face. It doesn't matter how hot it gets outside, it doesn't matter how much you sweat, it will still be there at the end of the day, and I love it. I used this a lot last summer, and I actually like finished my whole complete bottle of it last summer, and this summer whenever I started getting tan, I needed to pick up a new shade of foundation, and I thought, why not go with an old favorite? So I picked it up again, and I'm so glad I did because I cannot put it down. It is actually the foundation that I am wearing today. I love it. Alright, going into the next thing, this is my ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I have the shade Medium 24, which is actually a little bit light for me. I want something that's just slightly darker. I do like how it does illuminate the under eyes. It's not full coverage. You can still see darkness coming through. Granted, I do have deep set bags, so there ain't nothing that's going to help that. I also have in my drawer right here the shade Light 18. This was good for me in the wintertime, but now that it's summer and I'm a little bit darker, it does not work out for me, so it's going back in the drawer until next season. Alright, next, let's go into some eyeshadow palettes. I have two right here. One of these I have had for probably about a month and a half, and then the other one I've had for about all the month of June. So these have been products that are kind of new to me that I've been playing with in the month of June, and both of them I could not live without. So the first one is the Milani Most Loved Mattes palette. Sorry, mine is super dirty. I love how beautiful and high-end this was. I picked this up for like 20 bucks at Walmart. I can't remember. It was like 15 or 20 bucks at Walmart, and look how beautiful that is. It has every matte shade that you would probably need, except for probably a matte black, but I don't really use matte blacks that often. I don't go very dramatic or smoky with my eyes, and if I do, I have palettes that have a matte black in it that I can pull it out. This palette is perfect for everyday use for me. So, like every day, I have everything that I would need. So I have a white matte, I have a transition shade. I have like a pop of color that I can kind of add in the crease and kind of just brighten the eye. If I want to do something a little cooler, I have all of these cool shades down the middle that I could use. It is just everything that I need. The only thing it doesn't have is a shimmer shade, but I have so many palettes that I can go through and find a shimmer shade that works with me. Which kind of segues into my next palette. This palette is new to me. It's from BH Cosmetics. It is the Weekend Festival palette. And I love this palette because it puts me out of my comfort zone and makes me try something new. So this is the what it looks like. I love this palette. It has a lot of pops of color, but there are some neutrals in here that I can still play with and work with. So this and this pair perfectly together. I will do my base eye with this, so I will do my crease, my base, I will do the dimension, all with my Most Loved mattes. And then if I want to go with something a little more colorful, I can play with these pops of colors and kind of add them in. So I love like this blue right here, this pink, and then those are just so gorgeous. I want to play with this. I want to create a look with them. I absolutely love them. And the shimmers are amazing as well. Sometimes I will like spray my brush with a setting spray and then apply it so it gets a little bit more of a foiled look. But I have this shade Flash on my eyes today, and I did not use a setting spray, and I think that it is just shimmery enough for every day, and I don't need something extra for it. And all of these shades are like that, which I absolutely love because it's something quick, it's something easy, and I can just play with it, and I don't have to think about it. Alright, so I really don't have a setting powder that I absolutely have loved this month. I did pick up the Coty Airspun powder, but I'm still kind of testing it out. I don't really use powders very often just because I do have dry skin and I'm not always out in the heat and in the sun sweating off my makeup. I do work in retail, so I am running around a store all day. But I don't find that my makeup slips and slides, so I never find a reason to use setting powders. That being said, I do use bronzer and blush all the time, every single day, and highlighter. And my favorite go-to this month has been the Butter Collection, or the Butter Collection palette. And then I have mine in the shade Medium Deep. That was almost bad. The little perfume just dropped out of it. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like summer. I used this when I went to Hangout Fest in Gulf Shores, and I use the perfume every single day. So whenever I smell that perfume, it kind of brings me back to the beach, and I love it. So in this, you have the bronzer in Medium Deep. You have the blush in Vintage Rouge, which is kind of like a darker pink, and then you have highlight in Full Moon and then highlight in Galactic. Now these two I did use a lot when on my vacation at the end of May, but I don't use them here every day at home just because they are very, I don't know if you can see that, they're very glittery and they're also very shimmery. And they're kind of a cream formula. It's really weird. They're not cream, but they're kind of cream. And so on my face, it doesn't really, it's almost like too much for work, I guess I should say. If that makes any sort of sense. Sorry. I went with the shade Medium Deep because I wanted that darker blush shade. I love blush, so you can't really see it right now because that's like what this blush is made for. It's made to be subtle, and I felt like the lighter blush in the light medium palette was just way too light for me. I want to be able to sort of see my blush and give a flush to the skin, and I think that the darker one in Vintage Rouge really does that. Now, it's not like bam in your face, like I'm wearing blush, I look like a clown. It's very diffused, and I love that about it. And I also used the bronzer in Deep Bronzer. I love this as well. It's not too dark for my skin. If you use a light hand with it, it looks very beautiful, and I already have cheekbones. I have like really big cheeks, and I have those hollows already created, so just a little bit of that bronzer right on the sides of my face really kind of give it some more dimension, which I love. So this stays on top of my desk every single day. I don't take it off. Oh, sorry. Don't know if you heard that. And the last thing that I have is something that has been a favorite for more than just today, more than just tomorrow, like forever, and I'm sure I will be continuing to use this forever. It is my favorite highlight in the world. It is the Balm Mary Luminizer. Now, I know like a few years back, this was all the rage. Everyone had to have this highlight, and to be honest, that's kind of when I picked it up as well, but I continue to use it still today. It's one of those highlights that I can just kind of throw on. I'm using it today. It doesn't look white. It doesn't look like gross or anything like that. Little cat, what are you doing? My little cat is trying to sniff the camera right now. This is Danny. Alright, Danny, I will put you down. She's a little munchkin. Little kittens. You know how they are. So, the way I like to apply this, because this is, if you just like go in with a highlighting brush, it's going to be very in your face as well as like the Butter Collection highlights. But what I do is I take, let me grab it real quick, it's right here. I take a fluffy brush like this, and this is the Luxie 640. It's called a Pro Precision Tapered brush. And I just use this, I kind of just dunk it in like this, tap off the excess, and then just kind of sweep it across the face like that. And I find it gives a very diffused highlighted look. So it looks like my skin is highlighted. You can see the highlighter on the face, but it's not just bam, highlighter in your face. It's very diffused, it's very soft, and I love that about it. And then last but not least, I know I said that was the last product, but of course you cannot forget setting spray. I picked this up in the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, and I'm so glad I bought a backup as well because I'm already through it a little bit, and I love this primer. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water Set and Refresh Spray, and I love it. I use it for every single thing. So it really is, it's a setting spray, it's a refreshing spray, it's a primer. So sometimes if my face is feeling really dry, I will put it on before my actual primer. It is the best thing ever. So why don't we just kind of do a spritz together. And I love the mister on it. It's a fine mister. It's not something that's just gonna just splatter in your face. I have the the Max Fix Plus, and it has a very strong sprayer. The only time I ever use my Max Fix Plus is if I'm looking a little powdery or really dry, and I'll use that instead of my Smashbox primer water. But I love this stuff. I could not live without it. I use it every single day. Alright guys, that has been my June favorites. Like I said, all of this is stuff that I use every single day as part of my daily makeup routine to really help me just get out the door. I'm sure next month in July I'll be playing with some new stuff. I'll be trying some stuff out, and I will definitely have some new stuff to show you, and hopefully, well actually probably not hopefully. Hopefully I do not have any fails, but you never know, and if I do, I will let you guys know. Just an update, I am still using the ColourPop foundation. It's not one of those favorites like I'm going to reach for it every single day, but if I know that I'm going to be somewhere for just a couple hours, or if I have to go run out to the store, it's a perfect foundation for me. It's not something that's super long wearing. It does kind of settle into my fine lines. It does settle into my smile lines, which every single foundation does. But I do find around that 7-8 hour mark, it does start to kind of break down and not look as great as it did when I first applied it. And then me being in retail, I'm on my feet for almost 12 hours a day, every single day. So I need something that's going to look good when I put it on first thing in the morning, and then when I am done at the end at the evening. So I do still love that foundation. I'm still using it not every single day. I'm still using it a lot, just not as one of my all-time favorites like the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. So if you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment down below like what have been your favorites of this month. Go ahead and give my channel a subscribe down below, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye!